From Hollywood, almost live, it's the Gong Show.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the host and star of our show, the incredible Chuck Barrett.
Thank you. Forgot my tie. I forgot my tie. Welcome to the Gong Show. I wouldn't say this next performer, I wouldn't say this first performer has rotten luck, but he's the only person who had his pet rock neutered. And then 2 months later, he found rocks in his head. What a shame. Here. Oh, wait. You just don't know humor. Folks, wait till you hear this guy sing. Wait till you hear this guy sing. You'll take it back. Ladies and gentlemen, Regan Amano.
I met her on Monday and my heart stood still. The 2-1-1-1, the 2-1-1. Somebody told me that her name was Jill. The 2-1-1-1, the 2-1-1. Yeah, her name was Jill. When I walked her home, the 2-1-1-1, the 2-1-1. I knew what she thinking when she caught my eyes. The 2-1-1-1, the 2-1-1. Oh my, oh my.
Ah, Rig, you got me. I don't know why. I really don't. Yeah, it was. Gee. Jay, why did you do that to Regan in the middle of his song?
Well, see, the idea is that you're supposed to both be in the same key. See, you're supposed to be in the same key as the band.
I see. Well, you'll give it a little thought. You'll give it a little thought, Regan. Thanks a lot for being on the show. Hey, folks. Hey. You ain't seen nothing yet. We'll be back to meet our celebrities and more stuff right after this message. Let's meet our cute little celebrities. There's really only a few choice words that can describe our first guest, and those words are post-nasal drip. Gentlemen and ladies, Jaye Farr. Thank you, Chuck. Oh, you thank you. He bobbed his nose. Isn't that cute? Has a little tiny nose. Welcome next, a real fave. I mean, a real fave. A lady who displays a sign directly over her bed that reads, "Slippery when wet." The ever-loving J.P. Morgan. And next, ladies and gentlemen, a real talent, if ever there was one, Mr. Mort Saul.
Real killer with him, huh? Just destroyed him.
Welcome now, a girl who came all the way from Korea to see Hollywood and visit Disneyland. And there, while on the teacup ride, it happened. She barked. Ladies and gentlemen, Princess.
Won't you come a little closer? Don't be shy.
Princess, that certainly had a lot of stuff. Jamie Farr, what do you think of Princess?
Oh, I can read hips. I give her a 9.
That's a good score, isn't it? Jay?
You should have seen the obscene things that Jaye was doing over here.
You see what you made Jamie do, that long-nosed creature? You have an 8. An 8. Mort Shaw.
Like 7.
A 7, and that gives you a total of 24, Princess. Thank you. Princess's hair was in my mouth. All sorts of things. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to have... Oh, this next act is so good. This is a fave. Let's have a drum roll, please. A drum roll. Roll. Oh, never mind. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes one of the great Gong Show acts of all time. Oh, a fave. This is no scoring, just a return engagement for wonderful Wilbur Hall. Wilbur Hall. All right. Hey, here's a proverb of the week from the old Gong Show. Always put your best foot forward, unless you're walking through a cow pasture. Take it, Mel. Stop. Good morning. Stop. Right after. Now, as a hobby, this next performer writes movie scripts. She's just written a sequel to the film The Mouse That Roared, called The Prom Queen That Gagged. From McAllen, Texas, here is... Ladies and gentlemen, here is Betty Buckley and the incredible Mr. Neuter.
Hi there, ladies. I'd like to talk to you for a moment, so if everyone else would just leave the room, or else stifle yourself. Do you ever feel like sometimes your husband, lover, boyfriend isn't interested in you anymore? Like he never listens when you complain anymore? And like sometimes you think he's going out with other women and other men? And like sometimes you just like to throw him on the floor
you feeling badly about it? Well, Jamie, you long-nosed creature. Why did you do that to Betty Buckley and Neuter Incredible?
Well, I think it should be Mr. Neuter and Miss Neuter working together.
We should neuter her.
Yeah,
is what
funny
we
little
should do.
man. Now get yourself up the stage. Go ahead. Goodbye. One of the performers in this next duo is 63, mind you. A 63-year-old lady who's a firm believer that you should always carry a winning smile. However, sometimes she forgets her denture grip and has to carry her smile in her purse. Thanks, Markela. Ladies and gentlemen, oh, they tread the light fantastic like Blanchard and Davis. Here they come, the Dancing Boners!
I couldn't possibly. No.
Bravo! Bravo, Boners. Oh, that was so good. Really? Jay... No.
Question. Maybe yes, maybe.
Jay, you cute thing. What do you think of the Dancing Boners?
Oh, they're absolutely beautiful, and the dress and just, I mean, it's just really lovely. I enjoyed it so much.
A nice 8. Moist.
You young people remember touch dancing, don't you? Like touch football, except nobody loses. Three cheers for heterosexuality. Hey.
An 8. Oh, good score. Jamie Farr.
I'm a sucker for disco dancing. I give you a 9.
A 9, and that gives you 25 points. And thank you for being with us. Thank you. Oh, they were nice. Oh, this next act. Oh, this next act. This act is so good it deserves a drum roll. Let me have a drum roll, please, Mark. A drum roll. Oh, that's an egg roll. Never mind. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes, folks, the Prince of Puns, the Governor of Gags, the Wizard of Whoopee, the Unknown Comic! What? Lobster, get off the stage. Get off the stage. Shut that curtain. Shut that curtain. Jimmy, shut that curtain. Will somebody tell him to shut that curtain? That's a man. That's a man with 20/20 hearing if I ever heard one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's try that again. Here comes the Prince of Puns, the Duke of Giggles, the Wizard of the Unknown Comic!
How do you like that sucker trying to claw his way into my act? You know, since I've been doing this show, a lot of people think I'm getting a big head. Okay, time now to reveal who I am, the Unknown Comic. There I am! Okay. Hey, Chucky baby. You know, a lot of people wondering who I am. Well, my name is Joe. I don't have a last name. My name used to be Joe Dingle Dangle, see? Yeah, that's right. My name used to be Joe Dingle Dangle.
Wait
It's
a
a sad
minute.
story.
Just a minute. Everybody has a last name.
I know it's a weird last name, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what happened. See, I went to Yale, got a BA degree, so I became known as Joe Dingle Dangle, BA. Then I went to Harvard, got a PhD, so everyone called me Joe Dingle Dangle, BA, PhD. Then I was drafted into the service. I was a hero. I was awarded the DSC, so I became known as Joe Dingle Dangle, BA, PhD, DSC. Well, then I got... So everyone called me Joe Dingle Dangle, BA, PhD. Well, when Yale heard about the BD, they took away my BA, so I was just known as Joe Dingle Dangle, PhD, DSC. Then Harvard found out about the BD, they took away my PhD, so I was just known as Joe Dingle Dangle, DSC. Then the Army found out about the BD, they took away my DSC, so everyone just called me Joe Dingle Dangle.
Well, then what happened?
Well, the BD took away my dingle, so everyone just called me Joe.
It is a ridiculous show. We'll be back. We'll be back with more stuff right after this message. Called Concerto in German Loaf. The story of a midget stormtrooper who decides to go AWOL and hides in a loaf of pumpernickel bread. Welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Tim Truman. Oh, that was certainly a plaintive love song if I've ever heard one. Mort, what do you think of old Tim Truman?
And be truthful.
Well, you know, you have to be a very serious pianist to be able to play within that humorous vein. Isn't that what they always say in the music business? If you guys were in the music business, you would have laughed. Okay. I forgot to grade him. I was busy writing the joke. Finniff.
Finniff, Tim, Finniff. Jamie
Thank
Farr.
you.
He plays like all of our former presidents of the United States. I give him an 8.
An 8, getting better. J.P. Morgan.
If I played like him, I'd laugh too.
20 points. Tim, thanks for being on the show. It's been nice having you. Good old Tim. Yeah. Good old Tim. That's Gene, the dancing machine. Runners up. The winner on the old Gong Show with 25 points are the Dancing Boners. Come over here, Dan. Come down here, you I want to thank all of you for being on the Gong Show. I want to thank Milton DeLug and the band with a thug, Jamie Farr, J.P. Morgan, and Mort Saul. Delabella, wherever you're